first made you out here. We have Elco Boat Company, the electric launch company.
That's right.
We are at the Norwalk Boat Show. We have a whole set up, the history of boating in America, electric boating, I think.
Yes.
I have a few questions for you about Elco.
Sure.
First of all, tell us about the start of your company. You know, people think electric boats kind of a new thing with these Priuses and all these electric cars, but electric boats have been around for a while. The World's Fair, was it 1893 that you guys did?
1893, yeah. As a matter of fact, it was the first electric boat manufactured. They built 50 30-foot wooden boats, very similar in size and shape of the Winona.
Okay.
And they were built and equipped with electric motors. They carried all the passengers that went in and out of the World's Fair for the duration of the fair, and they estimated about 9 million people had made it through the fair.
Quite a bit of traffic.
Yes, yes.
And I'm sure things have changed a little bit since 1893.
What's interesting is a lot of people think the electric motor in a boat is something new. The reality is the motor was actually developed and put into boats before the outboard, the inboard, outboard gas and diesel, so it's no longer a new concept.
To put that in perspective, what year were the first outboards coming into the market? Yeah.
That would have been in the late 40s, early 50s.
Oh, yeah, you really beat them.
Yeah.
You have a lot of launch and commuter boats. I think you have 4 different models or 4 different styles.
We're currently making 4 different models. We have a 19, a 24, which this is our 24 Classic. We have a 30 and a 36.
Okay.
We're also planning on next year introducing 2 new boat models that run about in a form of an electric rib.
Great. Wow. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
What is the most popular of the hulls that you're putting out right now?
I would say they're equally distributed between the 24, which carries about 12 passengers, cruise all day, charges overnight, and our 19 feet. It's a little smaller for the smaller docks or lakes.
If you could just give us a quick overview on your technology, on your motors, what makes them different? Do you have higher quality components? What can you tell us that makes an Elco motor different? If you do build your motors in-house, or are they?
These motors are built in-house, and if you want to take a walk over here, I'll show you just one. This is our Elco AC electric drive. What makes this so special, it's AC. As you know, gas and diesel, the efficiency of energy going in and actually coming out of the propeller with gas and diesel, it's around 24 to maybe 30% efficient.
A lot of loss on heat.
A lot of heat, a lot of waste. When you go to a DC motor, which would be like a golf cart, your efficiency jumps up, but it's only in the 60-65% range. This being AC, it's the most efficient, and it's up in the 90 to 93% efficiency, so you don't have heat. This particular motor, which is marinized, can actually be submerged underwater and still run safely. So this is our propulsion system. Very simple. It has a cord of any length, and it goes into our control panel. Key on, throttle. It tells you in real time hours and minutes remaining, so one of the biggest concerns of a customer that's buying an electric boat, how far can I go, how long can I go, am I going to get back to the dock? Well, here it tells you definite readout of the RPMs of the propeller, the amount of energy being used, and the condition of the batteries at all times, and then it has hours and minutes, so you might leave your dock with a full charge and you're going downwind with the current, and you might have 9 or 10 hours. You pick up 10 of your buddies, you're going into the current wind, but this will tell you exactly you've now got 6 hours. Yes.
The throttle.
Exactly.
Great.
So this is our new propulsion system, and it's being designed for new boat manufacturers. This fits in the same bolt pattern as a Yanmar or Perkins gas or diesel. You can drop this in, you get rid of the exhaust manifold, the fuel tanks, the tune-ups, winterizing. This will drop right in, and you have the cord for the control panel, and then the control cable for the batteries.
Can you tell us about the batteries behind this? Is it what you would think for the typical battery? You have to put an inverter on it? How does that work?
This is all inclusive, so the inverter is built in, so it's just all one unit.
Okay. Could you hook it up to any Marine 12 volt then, or does it take a 24 volt?
Well, there's different horsepowers. We have a 3, a 6, a 10, and a 20. Depending on your duration, we can increase it so it can be a 36, 48, or 96 volt.
Okay, great. I had one more question. You and I talked the other day when we were walking the dock about the Multicraft 23, which we just saw at the Newport show, and it has a hybrid system with a big diesel powering the generating power rather than being hooked straight into the drive,
right,
so as to charge the batteries. Do you guys foresee incorporating any fossil fuel-based generators so as to charge the batteries? Not, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, if it's an electric boat, you gotta stay electric, don't have any gas. But in fact, if you put a little bit of diesel or gas generator behind that, you can still get a lot of efficiency and increase your range. They're doing that on a lot of the big boats nowadays.
Absolutely. I think that's really the hybrid is kind of the wave of the future. So you have the quietness and the range of 8 to 10 hours with your electric propulsion and their batteries, but on that long distance or the inability to get shore power, having a backup like a Yanmar diesel generator inside of an enclosure to charge the batteries for extending the duration is a great way to go.
Beyond that, this might be a technical question. Would you be able to push the top and get a higher top speed if you were to put a generator behind it, or is that still limited by the motor?
It is not limited by the motor because we can program that to get more RPM.
Okay.
It would just be you would be using more energy at a faster rate. But if you had a hybrid to support it, then you're in good shape.
Okay. Well, we really appreciate your time. You have a beautiful booth set up here, and I like the demonstration that Halls is putting on Winona over there. Thank you very much for your time.
Great. Thank you very much, Trevor. Enjoyed it. Appreciate it.